We're going to be taking a look at a couple options here for the Jacobs Residence barbecue out on the deck. So let's get going. So this is option one. So what we're looking at here is we wanted to look at material and material palette and kind of language that matched some other aspects of the design out here. So we have a dark stained concrete. So this is going to be, we're going to put the stain in the mix so it's solid all the way through, and this dark concrete is going to pick up the color that we have going here in the railing and the frame, and that also starts to we pick up some of the language here of the frames around the doors and the windows. So we have kind of a framed look around the barbecue for this option. So we have a smoker, three-door combo, the ice maker, and a warming drawer, and the combo grill and burners for breakfast. And so we can. This is just a draft. We can play around with um, the configuration of this, but right now we just tried to give work counter space on both sides of the cooking units, and then we push the smoker further in. We can see why here. And I'll switch to the second option here. So option one, from the kitchen, so it tucks the smoker back here, doesn't block any of the view. So let's go ahead and switch to option two real quick. You can see if the smoker is out farther, it starts to block some of our waterfront view there, and it's just a little bit more visual presence out there. Option two is, so option one, it's kind of tucked back a little bit. So I like that placement of option one the best from the inside. So this is option two now. So you can see we took away the frame. So this is just kind of more of a typical 3-inch countertop. Again, going with that dark color, which we like just to bring in some, kind of make this pop a little more. Another dark element in there. And let's go back to that first option and look at it from the waterfront, how it kind of, with that palette, it just kind of disappears a little bit into the fence and into the deck. And I should mention here too that we located this half on the deck and half off, and that was just to give, originally we talked about having it all off the deck, but it really blocked a ton of the walk passageway back here. So I think it would be good just to maintain the ability to walk on this side of the deck. So we're going to straddle that deck a little bit and put it up on top of the structure there, and then the decking will not go under it. So it'll be sitting on the structure, and the decking will die into it like flooring would. And looking at putting some plantings behind it. Let's go back to option two. So I think I'm leaning. I like option one with that framed look, just how it draws on some of the other things happening out here. So we could start to think of other elements out here, other furniture pieces that could start to pick up some of this language. So like um, a bull fire pit like this could start to pick up with that dark concrete 3-inch dimension there, could start to pick up a little of what's happening around here. So we can start to take this language and bring it into other elements with a fire pit in the middle there, and some of the dining room furniture with some, maybe some more dark metal to start to bring this all together. So anyway, so this the language that we use here can start to set up some of the other elements out on the deck here. Back to option two, just kind of a more typical. Let's see it from inside a little bit more. From the couch, it really tucks itself back in there out of your view nicely. You really start to see it only as we get into the kitchen, and then again, it's kind of back in this fence area. I should mention too, I did change the location of these column pillars to be right at the edge of the barbecue. So dimensionally, we've got 4 feet here, and then the barbecue length right now is 9'2". So we've got 4 feet plus 9'2" is how far out that barbecue edge will go. So we need to check that where it lands and that pillar works there. So this side is a little bit smaller than this side now, which I think is okay. We could, no, I think we should leave that. That's how that looks in plan. All right, hope this is good for kicking off our conversation on the design of this barbecue. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll set up a time to chat.